This is not a movie. It's not. This is a string of music videos tied together by sex scenes in like the first half or 2/3 of the movie, and then it turns into the worst Godfather head ass plot you can ever imagine. I mean, look how they massacred my pussy. So I've seen a lot of bad movies this year, but at least they actually felt like movies. This one is one of the dumbest, most laughable things I've seen in such a long time. I mean, there's a reveal in here that is just so hilarious. I mean, it just made my day. I feel like I have to do this video because my first video ever on this channel was on 365 days. It's a really bad video. I don't know why I look like Asian Jimmy Neutron with that hair, but the point is, since it was my first video, I feel like I kind of have to see this through, you know? Now, because of the nature of this movie, you know, obviously there's still very raunchy sex scenes. There's about 57 song montages that I can't play because of copyright, but don't worry, okay? Because I'm going to go through this entire movie with you guys, okay? It's nearly 2 hours of it, just so you don't have to, okay? So sit back, relax, and together, let's go through 365 days this day. Don't know what that means, but all right. Okay, so the movie opens with like a little montage, basically featuring some scenery and the main girl, Laura. But look at this part here. What was that? It does that a few times during this intro. I'll show you guys the clips right now. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, okay, like maybe that like glitching kind of has to do with like the movie. Maybe like it has to do with like a plot later on, or maybe it's like a symbol or a theme. Nope. Yo, turn around. Yo, don't look at me. The fuck? I know we're only in the montage, but look at this edit right here, okay? Look at it. I'm sorry. Did you guys miss that? Let me play it again just in case you guys missed that. Why is there a random insert shot? It's like one frame of her and then they just move on. Was that a mistake or what? Okay, I need to move on. Okay, so now Massimo walks in and basically they're just about to get married. That's what's going on here. 2 minutes and 20 seconds into this movie and they're already smashing. So like, I mean, good for them, but like also like ease me into it before you just start fucking, yo. Like 2 minutes, bruh. Okay, so then their friend walks in on them banging. That actually happens a lot during this movie. I don't know what it is about it, but a lot of people walk in on each other. Have some privacy, yo.
If you want, next time you can join us.
Ugh, gross, dude. So Laura and her friend Olga start talking, and it seems like they're setting up for something really big to come later in the movie because they're talking about how Laura lost her baby at the end of the first movie, something that completely loses my mind because I don't remember it at all.
Dalej mu nie powiedziałaś? Tylko próbujesz od długiego czasu. Ale ja się codziennie nad tym zastanawiam. Ale Massimo nie może się dowiedzieć, że ja byłam w ciąży.
Okay, so that's some pretty big stuff, right? I mean, like that can be a really heavy burden for someone to bear. And it seems like when movies do this, they set up this early in the movie so that it can pay off later in the end, whether through a callback or if it is like the through line through the movie, okay? Nope.
Wiesz, że jesteś najsilniejszą kobietą, jaką znam?
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. Ratio by Natalie Portman as the Mighty Thor. So now they're getting married, and there's no dialogue in this. It's just a montage once again. It's all in slow motion, opera music, just playing in the background. Okay, cool. Okay, so now they're back in their room after their whole little wedding festivities, and Massimo basically says, you have 1 hour, then I'll do whatever I want with you. But she says,
No. I'll do whatever I want with you.
boom. She plays the Uno reverse card down so quick, bruh. So she ties her wrist down, and you know, once again, this is a montage, so song's just blasting. She ties his wrist down though. So I'm obviously not gonna show you what happens next. If you guys really want to know, she's basically just pleasuring herself in front of him. But the reason it's so funny is because since he's tied down, my guy is just edging through all this. Like his wrists are like here, and he's like, he's just like foaming at the mouth. But you know, he eventually breaks free, and then you know, they get busy. So the next scene is Olga and Massimo's friend named Domenico kind of hitting it off. You'll see more of them later, but let's just keep going. So the next scenes are just a bunch of montages of them doing hot and rich people shit. So that's cool. We're about 15.5 minutes in. There's already been about 6 montages, and it's about to ramp up even more. Okay, so they're about to play golf. The scene is so funny. Okay. Respectfully, can you move, bitch? I'm trying to play golf. What, guys, watch this. Watch this. It's so funny.
Hole in one.
Okay, so like I said, it's just a montage of them doing like, you know, some couple shit. That's cool. I ain't got a problem with that. But look at this hard cut right here. I'm gonna get demonetized. Once again, you have to ease me into it. You cannot go from hot people doing hot rich people shit, just some couple shit, to a man getting turned into a Dairy Queen dessert. Okay, you cannot do that to me that quick. Okay, so we're about 20 minutes in, and honestly, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know where this movie is like leading to at all. I don't know like everything from the past 20 minutes doesn't even need to be here, I feel like. Okay, so now there's just another sex scene, but now they woke up after a night of banging, and they're just kissing. So I'm not gonna show that, but here's some sounds for you. Okay, that's enough. Okay, but now we get our first real semblance of conflict here, okay?
So late.
I'm sure you can spend a few more minutes with me. I promise you won't regret it.
I know. It's very late. I have to leave.
And just by me saying that, you immediately know where this movie's leading to, right? You guys are smart. I know you know. Okay, I'm gonna skip over the next part just because it's, once again, it's just more montages and shit. It doesn't fucking matter. Okay, so now Laura and Olga, after spending a day together, are about to eat, and then Massimo comes in and is basically like, yo, we gotta go.
We're leaving.
Fuck you, man. I'm trying to eat. So they talk about it, and eventually what it comes down to is Massimo saying he's just trying to protect her, and she's like, I don't want to feel trapped. I mean, he literally kidnapped you in the first movie, but like go off, I guess. But once again, another sign of conflict, okay? Keep that in the back of your mind. Okay, now here comes the new guy in the movie, okay? And it's shot very weird and uncomfortable, but here we go. Yeah, there's a lot of crossfading here. But you know, if I look that good, maybe I'd shoot it the same way too. I don't know. I rep for hashtag Team Ugly. So if I could summarize this, this is Massimo's gardener, who's named Nacho.
Nacho. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man. And you already know he'll play an integral part in this. So they just do the typical like flirty, but like not flirting type of shit, you know what I mean? Bro, my guy looks her up and down like 5 times, right? Jesus, have some control, man. Okay, so now it's Christmas time. I can't keep up with this movie, guys. I don't know what's going on. Massimo gives her her own clothing line, you know, and that's something very nice. It gives her some work to do, something of her own, and it's something that she likes, right? Very nice. So now she's thinking, how do I get someone a gift, or what do I get them for someone who has it all? Right? I wonder what she's gonna do.
Is this fucking summer edition proposal?
Yeah, so Olga and Domenico get married, or they get engaged, I should say. It's pretty quick. I don't know.
I think that Santa has forgotten me.
I'm sorry. Do you want Santa to fuck you or something? I don't. What's going on? Okay, so you obviously know where this is going. She lets him do whatever he wants to her. Okay, but look at this part right here. I laughed so hard the first time. She's got fuck me bracelets, dude. That is so funny. She got fuck me bracelets. Holy shit, that is hilarious. Okay, so after their big smashing session, Massimo kind of lets it slip that he has a brother, and she's like, "Yo, why didn't you tell me about this? You know, like why are you hiding this from me?" And then he just gets up and leaves. How interesting. Okay, so fast forward a bit, and we're at some event right now, and basically she wants to leave, but Massimo's like, yo, I gotta work, I gotta talk to some people, just give me a second. So Laura just kind of walking around the event, and she sees Massimo up top on the balcony, and she sees some girl approaching him, and then they walk up and leave. So she starts following them. She ends up following them into a room, and boom, she walks in on them banging. Oh my god. Okay, so she storms out of the building, and she stops, and she turns around, and look who's there. My guy Nacho. My guy Nacho. So she's like, yo, take me away from here, okay? I don't care where. Just take me away. I need to leave. So Nacho takes her to his father's house. And, you know, rich as fuck, obviously. The house is really nice because there's no lower or middle class people here, okay? They don't exist. We don't like them, I guess. And look here. Laura drops her glass and it shatters. And just look at this motherfucker, man.
Are you okay? It's just a pity she chose an hustle for the father.
Bro, like, with all due respect, if that was me and I was talking to a girl and she has a husband, even if he just cheated on her, if she dropped her glass and it broke, I'd be like, oh, yo, are you okay? Like, watch your feet, all right? Just step over it. Okay, just step over it. You think I'm gonna pick her up like this? No, I'm good, man. I'm good. Okay, so now Laura and Nacho's sister is on the beach, and they're basically just talking, and the sister is like, oh my gosh, I love my brother. You know, he's the best. And Nacho, like, reciprocates that same energy, but look at this, yo. Okay. Ugh, God, that's so. I don't know if that's just me, but like I have two sisters, two older sisters, both of which I love dearly. I would rather shove chopsticks in my eyes than ever kiss them on their pregnant belly. Like that is like ancestral to me almost. I would never do that. That is only something that the other significant other should do, okay? I mean, God, that is just what? Okay, so back in Massimo's world, he meets with the girl that he cheated on Laura with, right? And he says that he's convinced that she had something to do with Laura leaving.
E Laura non è andata via da sola. Tu ne eri coinvolto.
Okay, so now I'm all confused, right? Because he's talking as if he's like never met her, or he's talking as if he doesn't understand why Laura left. And it's like, yo, you cheated, dog, right? So like, what's kind of going on here? And just wait for the reveal. Oh boy, you will not be disappointed. So now we're back with Laura at Nacho's house, and she's crying watching a movie. I think it's 2004 masterpiece, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I can't be too sure though. And they're just getting real close to each other now,
Why? Always good girls fall in love with bad guys. A guy cheating on a woman like you must be an idiot. Without balls.
What? What is going on, dude? What is this dialogue? Without balls? Why was that like such a pause moment? Okay, whatever. Okay, everyone strap in right now, okay? Here's the reveal. Here's the little twist.
Farei di meglio. Io la mia parte l'ho recitata in modo perfetto.
Come se questo fosse difficile. E mica sa che Massimo, fratello gemello.
What? That's right, everyone. Massimo has a twin brother, and now everything is starting to make sense. So Laura must have saw Massimo's twin brother banging that girl, and she thought it was the OG Massimo, and that's why she left. Oh my God. And that's why the OG Massimo talked to that girl and was like, I know you're involved. It's all starting to make sense, isn't it? Isn't it? I cannot tell you how hard I laughed when that line just first dropped and I realized it was a twin brother. Oh my God. It was like, oh, it was so funny. Okay, so I'm going to skip through these next parts kind of quickly. So basically Nacho puts his cheese in Laura, okay?
Make love with me.
And then someone tries to break in, but like Nacho like fights them off or whatever. I don't know really what that was about. Massimo's trying to find Laura, and Laura eventually kind of starts questioning Nacho, like, yo, how are you a gardener but you can live like this? Yo, look at these shots here, okay?
Just let it.
Oh, what? Like, what? Okay, so Nacho and Laura are eating spaghetti or whatever the fuck, and Nacho spills that they're gonna meet his father, and Massimo is gonna be there.
We are going to see my father today. Massimo will be there.
Bro, you did not touch your spaghetti. That looks good. So Laura's like, who are you? Okay, like, genuinely, who are you? Tell me right now. And it turns out that Nacho is the son of the head of the mafia of the rival gang to Massimo. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so now we're kind of gearing up for a showdown here. And I don't know about you, but I'm excited. God, they try to make it all cool and everything. It's just so fucking lame. That was their editing, not mine. Okay. Okay, so when they arrive, Laura gets handed to Nacho's security, at least I assume. And now it turns into shitty Godfather.
Some people who... You?
So I'm going to summarize this just so we don't have to sit through this god-awful dialogue. So basically they talk about how they had a non-aggression pact and they broke it when essentially they kind of manipulated Laura into leaving. And how the head of Nacho's gang or whatever said that that non-aggression pact was with Massimo's father. But now that it's just Massimo, it doesn't matter anymore. And they don't like how Massimo's been expanding too much. They don't like that.
You're wrong. If you think I'm gonna put my father's empire...
Did that kind of hurt a little bit? I feel like after he smacked his hand, he like took a second to recover. He's like, that couldn't hurt, man. We're almost to the end, guys, I swear. Okay, and I'm going to paraphrase here so we speed this up. Massimo's like, I want to see my wife. And the other head guy is like, no, she's safe with Miguel, my personal bodyguard. But Nacho's like, no, she went with these two other dudes. I thought they were with you. And they're like, oh no. And that is all it takes for an Avengers style team up.
To go. No.
That was so quick. They just like forgave each other so much. It's like, yo, this guy was like trying to take your girl, dude. Like, what? I mean, I feel like I would have a bit more things to hash out if that was me, but maybe he's a bigger man than me. I don't know. Okay, so of course Massimo's twin brother, who's named Adriano, is there and talking to Laura. And I don't know what he's doing here, but I think he's trying to be like the Heath Ledger Joker. It's real bad. Watch.
Yeah, I'm happy to spend a little time with my new sister-in-law, you know, and have a little chat with her.
Not call me, baby girl. Where's Massimo?
It's not too far. Not too far.
This is a long little monologue he gives. I'm not gonna make you guys sit through that, but I mean, you can already tell like what he's doing. Like, what? Okay, guys, here we go. Standoff time. Nacho and Massimo bust in there, and now they're all aiming their guns at each other. I mean, it's so tense. So they stand around for a long time until...
Would have looked more like you. Or like her.
Dude, what? Why did they cut the song in there, man?
Or like her.
Oh my god. Why did they cut the song in there? That is such a weird time to cut it in. Oh my god, it's so good. Okay, but after a little standoff, Laura breaks free of Adriano, and just watch. Dude, the song kills me. Oh my god. It's so funny. Okay, so Nacho leaves, and now Massimo is left with a shot Laura just on the ground, dead. I was like, huh, like I wonder how he's gonna like cope with this, and like what's gonna happen to his gang. Is he gonna become vengeful? But I mean, like when she dies, I mean that could be an interesting character arc for him, and continuing with yeah, that's it. Yeah, the movie ends. That's how it ends. I just talked about this movie for like an hour after watching it twice basically now, and I already have kind of forgotten what I talked about. But yeah, that is how it ends. Feel free to rate that on Letterboxd because you basically watched it all. I hate how much time and effort I put into this. This is like the most work I put in a video ever on my channel, and at the same time it feels worth it. Absolutely worth it. What an absolute experience. I kind of recommend you guys watch this almost for the jokes. Well, I feel like absolute shit now. Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, all in the description. I'm gonna go watch a good movie now. Thanks, guys.